Hello and hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to another night of Magic the Gathering, brought to you by Epic Gaming. Tonight, as many of you may know, is Thursday night, and usually on our Thursday nights we have a Final Fantasy tournament. Unfortunately, tonight we didn't quite have enough participants for our Final Fantasy tournament, so tonight we'll be doing some Magic the Gathering Arena. With that said, we're going to be kicking things off here in just a moment with some more ladder. Tonight we have to attack with 30 creatures, which is something we do, I think, almost like in one game, maybe 2 games, we'll attack 30 times. It's pretty easy for us to attack. It'll be just a moment as we get started. Okay, we are here and we are cruising. It's time to do some ranked. Remember yesterday I made some slight changes to the deck. I cut out the Gallias, that's the namesake card on the front of the deck. So I probably should change it now. But I cut out some of the 2-drops to try to add in some more top end, specifically Gemrazor, to try and hopefully allow for some more removal against artifacts and enchantments. There's enough things that exist in this in the format, glass casket, things like that. And Gemrazor is a perfectly fine inclusion. It has trample, it has reach, 2 wonderful keywords that can help me kind of push over the edge. And with many of the cards I have having +1/+1 counters natively on them, mutating onto that, turning that creature, giving it a higher base stats that then they get affected by those +1/+1 counters is hello to you too, opponent. It's going to be very helpful in the long run. So I have no idea what they're playing, but they're holding open Shock, so I'm going to play a 3/3. So they can't shock in response to the Riot trigger. So if we give it haste, they just shock it, and we lose the game probably outright at that point. Our opponent going untapped as... Okay, so playing mono red, they probably did have the shock. Ooh, okay. So that's an unprotected runaway Steamkin. So it is a bit unfortunate to cast the Bone Crusher here, but I would much rather cast the Bone Crusher, get rid of the Steamkin. Because this sets them back quite a bit. They didn't do anything on turn 1. They didn't do anything on turn 2 because our turn 3 dealt with it. Like, that Steamkin was supposed to carry them through the game. Because now they'd have 1 mana left to be able to do something afterwards. And this 2/3 isn't that good. We have 4 mana to work with. Start off by getting the Castle Embereth. I think playing let's attack first. Excellent. We'll deal 3, and then we will play a hexproof creature that I'm going to be able to get rid of, and then we'll play a Zertrog Goblin, play another 3/3. Unfortunately, now they have this guy in play. Annex is pretty powerful, so if our opponent's able to get a couple creatures in play, this gets really scary because it's devotion. Its power is based on devotion. This and Embercleave is absolutely ridiculous. With just Embercleave and Annex in play, that's 4 devotion, and then it's going to be getting +1 on top of that. So I'm actually going to start off by playing this Pellet Collector. See if they have a response. No response, like that. Now we'll play this Paradise Road to get a second counter on. We'll get a counter on Pellet Collector, bringing it up to 2 power. Okay, you're losing the shock now. Perfect. Because if they had, the thinking there is that, well, I'm trying to bait out the shock specifically. Can we activate Embrath? No, we cannot. We can cast the Bone Crusher. So we're going to go to combat. I'm trying to think of what they could do to kind of make these attacks bad. But I'd much rather just run them out and play the Bone Crusher. Second main. Yeah, play the Bone Crusher second main. All right, my hand is in play. What do you got? Slaying Fire. 3 mana, deal 3. If you pay only red, deal 4. Okay, not bad, but certainly not something I would expect to be in this in a mono red deck. Seems a bit extra. If you're looking for extra burn, I don't think that's what you're looking for. Oh, and the full cost light up the stage. There's the Fervent Champions they desperately wanted to see on turn 1. Now is not a good time for them to swing in, unfortunately. All right, so let's cast. If we play Rada, we can still activate the Embereth. Yeah. Sweet. Annex now trades with Zertrods. They don't have any buffs here. So yeah, we'll attack. Actually, they only have 3 blockers. Nope, we're just going to attack with the 2 goblins. Yep. I take that easy block. Double blocking, okay. Interesting. And we'll activate the Castle Embereth. Perfect. Put our opponent to 2. They're going to get a handful of tokens. I don't know why they blocked with the Fervent Champion. It doesn't really provide much to them. It forces me to use the Castle Embereth, which I already had the mana for. Yeah, I think they just forgot I had the castle. But I also don't know what blocked with the champion anyway. The blocking with the champion, like, there's no reason for me to do that. There's 3 of them, so I'm not going to worry about blocking. Well, let's take it. This will trigger light up the stage for them, any special cards they have in hand. The issue is I can't block all 3, so there's no point in blocking any of them. I could have blocked 1, but the 1 health isn't going to be relevant for the purposes of this game. That's a big boy. Not that big, but still sizable. The 3 toughness is good for us, though, because our first striker will get over top of it. And now we have 4 attackers. Ah, okay. Only 3 attackers now. Oh, we have Embercleave. Game is over. Then we almost have enough to Embercleave and activate Castle Embereth. I'm in mad crazy. And rude. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. All right, well, started off stream with a win. You love to see it. You love to see it. If anyone in chat is interested in playing some friendly games on stream, just let us know. But if folks are interested, we're just going to keep on cruising through and playing some more red-green aggro and try and climb the ranks. We are still in the bottom of platinum, so I'd like to try and get us closer to the top of platinum. We still got plenty of days, about a week left in the month. So we don't have a 1-drop. We do have a excellent 2-drop, pair of 3-drops, and a 4-drop, and our interactions could be pretty good, especially if we can resolve this as a 4-4. I think we'll keep it. I don't mind taking a slightly slower start. The only thing we're limited on is not having a second red source for Embercleave. That's the only card in our deck that we need a second red source for. So we're going to be good. Oh yeah, we should say hello to our opponent. Healer's Hawk is definitely going to be a problem, especially now that we don't have a... second Hawk. And a Miscreant. Okay, they're able to get their entire hand into play, which is going to be a problem later on. So we need to get this 3-3 in play. Hope our opponent doesn't have a removal spell, which they can often have in these decks. The Sovereign. Okay, that's what we're getting rid of every time. These things, they're a pain, but the thing that gets bigger and makes guys is terrifying. So now we have a 4-4. And this is a scary 4-4. It kills everything and anything. Gosh dang it. Why do they have a counterspell? Why does this deck get access to counterspell? I hate blue-white flyers of a burning passion. Because it doesn't care what you're trying to do. Oh, we've drawn so many lands. Should have waited on playing the land. They have a second counterspell? That's what that was. Ugh. Okay, well, if we were able to... Wow, Norland on top. That's just lethal. Cool. Really tilting to go up against blue-white flyers. Because it's a draft deck. It's just a draft deck that people throw like the counterspell in and aggressively mulligan for. They just aggressively mulligan until they find whatever they need. It's like, alright, cool. Actually, they don't have to aggressively mulligan. It's just their deck is 1-drops. Alright, well, we can cast one of these. We had the Paradise Druid on 2. I'll say it's close enough. And if our opponent has removal for the first spell for our 3-drop, then we have a second one to back it up with. And on that turn 3, because we're playing a Paradise on 2, if we don't have the if we do have the land, we'll be able to play land off this character using yeah. Boom. Dang it. Needed that to be a land. Well, we can still cast it. This is a tap now, so if they're paying any amount of attention, they'll use a burn spell and get rid of the Paradise Druid. Oh. This is a Winota deck. I know what I'm doing on my turn. Get out of here. Thankfully, they have a clear board, which is not something they normally have on turn 4 for Winota. So there's a chance we don't die immediately. Small chance, but there's a chance. Yeah, Karos. Protection from everything that is everything that's not a 2-drop. Thankfully for us, we have 2-drop removal in hand. Click, click. Haha! Got him. This is satisfying. This is therapeutic. Because the red-white Winota decks that this is very much, or is the red-white Getcha decks, have been such a pain since they spawned. But now we just get to beat them up and put them in their place, and that feels good. Okay. Are we the Embereth off the top, or do we cast multiple spells? Yeah, we'll play the Embereth off the top because it doesn't matter. Ooh, got a Pelt Collector there. I think let's play a 3/3 with haste. Attack with a full team. If our opponent has what they need, they have what they need. But we have them dead next turn. We're setting up lethal. Lieutenant, put a counter on all your creatures, vigilance and protection multicolored. There's the battlefield. Put a counter on a creature. Whenever this or another creature enters, dies, put a counter on. Okay. More words. I don't know. I'm just gonna hit the all attack button. I'll let my opponent block. And that's game. Put in Spellbreaker. Excellent. Now let's see if we can't get back to where we were previously. Because previously, we made it all the way up. We made it all the way up to 5 out of 6 wins required to get to the next tier of Platinum. So hopefully we can make it back there. Wait, Texas Twister. We fought this guy earlier. Oh gosh, I don't remember what they were playing. I should take notes. I want to write this guy's names down and remind. Texas T. What were they playing? We're going to keep this. We got plethora of 2-drops, most of which are actually pretty good. Oh, they were mono red. Yeah, mono red. Which means our hand is actually pretty lackluster against mono red. This is a hand that tries to kill the opponent and occasionally do some skews things. Don't hit a second land. Please don't have a second land. Ah, lab stage. That's even worse. Ooh, second lab stage. That Torbrain. Oh, they can't cast that Torbrain then. That's good for us. So I'm going to play a 3/3. Neither of these have first strike, so we don't have to worry about a buff causing them to just kill it for free. If they buff, that means that they're trading at worst. The opponent swinging with just one means they don't have a buff. They just wanted to trigger Spectacle. So they could cast that other lab stage in their hand. There's a land drop and another card they can't cast. Because they're not going to have enough creatures. Oh my gosh. You'll love to see it. It's probably wiser to hold the Zertrod back. But I'm willing to swing it in once. Oh! Yeah, now they can Embercleave us. That's not good. We got our Goblin. Where do I want to block? So if I do block, I get to kill something. Even with the Embercleave coming down on top of a target. Look at the Scorch Bitter. If they want to Embercleave it to save it, they can't save it. They can't save it with Embercleave, so they have to Embercleave something else. So if they do attach it here, then it dies. I still take damage, but now they can't. Now they have to re-equip Embercleave somewhere for it to be good, for it to be usable. Oh, they just had the mana. Oh, that's obnoxious. We don't have our removal for it. Okay. Let's make this a 4/4. Yeah, we'll cast Skews, make it a 4/4. Get rid of your guy. Gain a life. Get rid of my guy. Gain a life. Hold back blockers. Opponent's almost out of cards. The hope is our opponent doesn't have... That's fine. All right. So now... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we only have 5. Okay. And they still have Embercleave in play. Gosh. This is scary. Yep, that was unfortunate. That's fine. We didn't have a hand for mono red, but now we know that Texas Twister is playing mono red. So if we queue into them again, we can keep a hand, or at least be better mentally prepared for mono red. All right, I'm writing the person's name down. Horizon. 1 drop, no 2 drop, but we have a good 3 drop and a pair of 4 drops to work towards. So I'm willing to keep it. So they have an opt. Oh no, they're playing blue-white flyers. This might be that guy from earlier. Okay. Should still be fine. Oh, what? Green. Okay, what are they playing? As soon as they have Squelch. Or Growth Spiral. But Spectral Stellar tells me they're playing Blue-Green Flash. And while Blue-Green Flash does run... They probably have a copy of each in their hand. So let's see if we can get our guy to resolve. But Squelch is probably what's gonna happen here. Lofty Denial is also the new one. Yeah, I'll attack. 2-drop counter spells are not fun. They are like the least fun that someone could ever possibly have. I'll play around this obnoxious. So there's the Growth Spiral. So they had both in hand. We'll give it a counter.
Buckle under our might. I like to think big. Accept the consequences, pal. They're a stampede of one.
All right, we're back after that god-awful blue-green matchup. Blue-green is the worst. I can prove that with facts and logic and science. Blue-green is the actual worst, and I hate them. And it's justified because they're meanie heads. All right, so Horizon, I forgot to write down the name. I forgot to write down the last opponent's name, but this is Dr. Smokey. Dr. Smoke. Let's see what they're playing. This hand is actually insane. We draw any land, we're rock solid. We're solid. If we draw, I'm not happy about this. This is not what we want to see. This is really bad for us. What? Flying, whenever this deals damage to a planeswalker or player, proliferate. Okay. When it does combat damage to a target, when it goes unblocked and does damage. Okay. Well, I'm not happy, Bob. This is here so they can use Ugin things. I assumed they were on Bant Ramp. Now I don't know.
My sand will protect you.
I get a counter on this one. You want to proliferate my my pellet collector too? No? Okay. Jerk. All right. Well, we didn't draw land, which is very bad. I'm attacking both at his planeswalker, so he can't ult it next turn.
This is getting rough. I will guard your advance.
I determined that we cannot win. Ugh. We may have to give up on doing the standard ranked and instead move back to standard events. All right, well, we have 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drops. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Interaction. All we need now is a 3rd land. That's almost the 3rd land. It's ideally our 2 drop next turn. Ah, they are playing. This is Bant Ramp. And I despise it, but burning passion. We haven't drawn a land yet, so I actually want to put the Paradise Druid instead of the Zertrod Druid. So if I play the Zertrod this turn, I swing for 4. But if we don't draw a land, then we're still stuck on 2 mana. So then we have to play the Paradise Druid this turn on turn 3, which doesn't give us or expand until turn 4. Then yeah, just not what we want. Not a position we want to be in. Because now so they're Bant Ramp. They're trying to ramp into something, into doing dumb things. And if they're not ramping into dumb things, they're going to be casting Shatter the Skies in a turn here. So I want to draw that card off the Gruul Spellbreaker. So if they cast Shatter, awesome. If they don't cast Shatter, then we get the Domri's Ambush and push a bunch of damage.
My prowess is unmatched by my team. Keep an open mind.
There's the Ugin. Hey, we drew the land. That's super good for us. They can't cast the Ugin, which is great. We have 2 4/4s, which kill their wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So they have a Shatter. They can cast it.
Hone your prowess.
And then we get our, and then we'll get a draw off that. If they do not have the Shatter. Oh, Dream Trawler. Okay, well, now we really need another Domri's Ambush. Lifelink's a problem. Not having a way of getting this up one more is Also a problem. Excuse me. Hmm. This actually doesn't push any damage because they block the wall, they block the Dream Trawler. They gain 3, they get rid of the wall. That's about it. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh well. We're not casting anything. We also only have the 1 green source, minus the Paradise Druid. This game is potentially over at this point. Oh, they're tapping their mana. Specifically, Cultivate. Yep, they're ramping towards their Ugin. This game is over. That Cultivate guarantees that they have Ugin next turn. Yep, Island, play Island for turn, get Island in hand. Sorry, get Island to play off of Cultivate, get Island into play, land for turn. And now they have enough for Ugin. They also still just have 2 more lands in hand, in play. Sorry, yeah, in hand. You get to play. This game is over. Yeah, I don't want to watch my opponent combo off. I'm done watching my opponent take their turns while we sit around and do nothing. But hey, we got our rewards for completing our quest, so we take those. All right, let's try and find a game where we win. We've yet to draw the Gem Razor, which means we've yet to draw the Gallia, so changing that part of the deck hasn't actually affected us yet. All right, well, we have a 1-drop, a 2-drop. Something to work towards in the top end. We want to cast those things in that order. We're on the play and our opponent took a mulligan. Oh man, we've got everything stacked in our favor. Mountain, play a Scoos, get a trigger, go to combat, get my opponent. Recluse is good. Attack the team, deal 4. Next, we're playing the Questing Beast. We don't need the green mana now for Scavenging Ooze. Nothing's going to die between now and then. Or if something does die, I'm not going to worry about eating it. I'm not going to let something die. So both my creatures are tapped. I'm not blocking my 1/1 Pelt Collector because it's going to be more valuable next turn as a 2/2 when I play Questing Beast. And the best part here is that Questing Beast goes over top of both these guys. So while Pelt Collector and Pelt Collector will die to this 2/2, same thing with Scavenging Ooze. Questing Beast needs to crash in for a whole mess. Yeah, I'll let my opponent kill off my weaker pelt collector. That's fine. If they have a Shatter the Skies, then we already weren't going to win this game. All right, they're on the 5, so they need that Shatter. That's not enough. Similar to 2/2 gets them back up to 8 life, but that doesn't help. So you can block 2 things, then take 4 from Questing Beast. That's not productive for them. So then you get something else in play. Okay, Scavenging is. You can start eating graveyards to try and gain some life as well. Eventually, that will eventually make it a blocker as well for the questing beast. Fortunately for them, I have a Garruk. Garruk is going to make this into a 6/6.
Dare you to stop this?
The best part, we get to leave this 1 green mana open for if they try to eat something with Scoos. Right, how many things we got? We have an Uro. I could just eat the Uro right away. Oh, they're just dead. This is trample. Oh, no, they're blocking 4 points of it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I want to eat their Uro. Nom nom. They have a board wipe, they have a board wipe. And that's a very, if they have it, they have it. That's fine. But at this point, even if they do have the board wipe, we've got the game. We've got this Spellbreaker that has haste, and we have this Garruk that says do a lot of damage. I'm not going to send GG until I know for a fact they're actually dead, though. Because they can still wrath our board and do some other stuff. Perfect. We got it. Evilized. I like the name. Evil. Okay, so we can play a Questing Beast on 3, but nothing else. So 1-drop we play a so our 1-drop is a tap land, our 2-drop is a Paradise Fruit, and our 3-drop is a Questing Beast. We're going first, so that's Questing Beast on the play is really good on turn 3. We'll keep it. It's a little suspect because we have 4 lands and a pair of 4-drops. That's kind of what we're playing towards. So it's not a really strong, like, actual something to play towards. And we drew another land. Oh, that's rough. This is really gross. We're running like 24 lands. I think I might just cut a land at this point, just because we have so many. And now here's the scary part. They're representing Counterspell. Okay, they don't have Counterspell. Thank gosh. I definitely thought that was going to be... I knew if they had a response, it was going to be Counterspell. Awesome. However, we are still in the bad position of no... We only have lands. All right, we are back. Had a customer come in. Wonderful group of kids. Not technically kids, they're young adults. Wonderful group of young adults. They've been coming to the store for years now. They picked up a box, a core set, which we have in stock. If anyone's interested in picking up some booster boxes, we still have Core 2021 in stock. We also have the collector's boosters in stock as well. I'm going to keep this. It's a bit risky, but I'm going to keep it. Like, Embercleave is not a card I kind of want to have in my opening hand, but it'll do. Shock myself for this so I could have access to the Bone Crusher. Then not playing in 1-drop is awkward for my Dharma's Ambush. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just shock them. That's weird. Now I'm concerned and I don't know what the heck they're playing if they just cycled that. Oh boy. I'm concerned and yeah. We're tapped out now, so they don't have any tricks, so we can at least hit them with this. But we're also didn't hit our 3rd land, which is bad. Oh, well, oh, that's 2. That's 2 of the 3 they need. That's scary. So this pluses our damage. I almost just want to keep this in case they do something ridiculous. Yeah, casting this also increases our damage by 1. No, this would increase our damage by a lot. Never mind. Oh well. I think we're going to get the counters on the Pelt Collector first, then we put this bad boy on it. Dwarven Mine. Thunderous Wrath. Oh my gosh, this is... Oh gosh. No, we don't want top land on top. So we definitely needed to do this last turn. Whoops. That's fine. Yeah, what's about Artifactor? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Their damage is tripled. Okay. That land I didn't want on top. Okay, well, if we don't die, we're fine. I got nothing. If they've got it, they've got it. I don't know what the heck they were playing, but they got their combo pretty much. Ow. That was 3 damage. 4/4. Full cost. Oh my gosh, that's so obnoxious. We couldn't... We could have Garroot, made a dude, and then tried to do this later to get rid of the Emancipation. Well, we seem to live. Stick a creature or get something of haste to come across for damage. So they cast Electrodominance for 2 last turn? Well, they cast it for something and they killed my boy. That's the important part. If we don't block, we die. Because they just need to increase this by 4 power, and we die. So any amount of buff kills us. Any amount of buff also kills our creature, but I'd much rather block, force them to have something, and pray. Look, I was right. We're still dead.
Friends.
Okay, maybe, just maybe. I'm out of cards in hand. Oh, a 4/4. Double vision. That's scary. Okay, we won. Oh, that game was scary. That game was ridiculous. I didn't know what the heck my opponent was doing the entire time. That's not true. I sat there like mono red or something. Okay. All right, maybe we can get a less nerve-wracking game as a cooldown before we call stream. Because I think we've done a pretty good stream so far. We'll probably call it in a game or two. Hey, this guy's name is B-Rad. I have a friend in high school. I called him. His name was Brad. And I'd be like, "What's up, B-Rad? What's up, Brad? You being rad today?" And I don't know if he appreciated that joke or not. And I definitely made that joke the entire time I knew him in high school. So I kind of hope he appreciated it or understood that I meant it in a comical way, and that I thought it was funny. And that if he thought it wasn't funny, he could have told me. I know the mana to do the thing, but we also don't have the spell to do the thing. So let's play a 4/4. But because I know they're playing this guy, that means 100% they're mono green. They're trying to go bigger than me, which they do really well. So we need to... how do we stop them? How do we stop them? God, how do we stop this? Well, if they don't cast the Yorvo, the big green obnoxious guy, then we'll be fine. Because that guy snowballs. Everything else is kind of, we can finagle around. Okay, making it a 5/5 with activated abilities. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll cast this legendary creature, and then we'll play a tap land. Yeah, we're in a really tricky predicament. It's a questing beast. Although it trades. And we have another one of these on top. So I'll trade with the questing beast. Apologies, folks, for the going in and out. Been pretty busy tonight with customers coming in, so we're going to call this our last game for the night. Fingers crossed we can have it be a positive game. If it doesn't go that well, I might just squeeze one last game in on the casual ladder with our Shrines deck, just because the Shrines deck is fun. It's such a fun deck. Okay, I don't want to keep this hand. I don't have any 1-drops. These aren't blade cards I want to work towards. This hand is actually just worse. Can I go back? Can I get my last hand back instead? Having Domri's Ambush early is such a... It's kind of a trap because I don't want it early, because then I'll use it early and squander it. But I want it early so I can use it. Keeping the Questing Beast because that's a card that can win us a game. Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, well we'll give this bad boy haste and we'll attack for 4. So at least we're on. We have this upside that we are able to do this. We do have the downside of sequencing, where if we would have played the Scavenging Ooze last turn, we could have played the Zertrod this turn. We're going to attack for 4. So what combat trick they have? Yep. Wait, they didn't block. They didn't block. They saved the combat trick and they forgot to block. It's just better to block first and then cast. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. Okay. Well, we're not going to jinx it. We're going to play Shrines. We're going to regular casual play. We ended standard ranked at a nice place. We're just going to play some unranked real quick. Play 1 game of Shrines, maybe 2 games of Shrines. Depends on how I feel. We got 2 lands. Not much else to go alongside with it. If we hit a land, this hand is fantastic-ish because we have to draw through and try to find our next thing. This gives us mana. Sure, I'll try it. We can play this on turn 2. Perfect. Tap land. Turn 2 Sanctum. Turn 3 Sanctum. Turn 4 more stuff. Having this in play will be able to let us cast a lot of stuff on 4. We just need our opponent not to have good cards. Or a cohesive strategy. Opt in a Ketra Triome deck. Okay. There's a clear tap land. There's tapped. They want 1-drop Shrine. So next turn we could play our 3-drop Sanctum to give us more mana next turn. Ooh! So I'm okay with this. Them milling us. Ooh, the Calyx going to the grave is a bit upsetting, but not the worst. Land for turn. Play the green Shrine. So next turn we'll have 5 mana. And they put an Uro in our graveyard. Yes. Love to see it. We draw, we mill. Perfect. We need 5 cards for Uro. Yep. And we have 6 cards in our graveyard now. Excellent. Well, 5 mana next turn. This is 2 of the same color. any one color. So blue, blue, green, green, burrow. The 2 lands that we have in play. Into play. 2 lands we have in hand into play. We will add green. Because Fabled Passage, activate Fabled Passage. Let's get. Oh gosh, we might not have all. We might not have very many basics left. I want to get up the mountain first. Burrow, and let's get rid of this and this and this and this and that. Boom. This into play. Have it tapped. What? What? Why did my turn end? Oh, Fabled Passage was my land for turn. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm paying attention, I swear. They've gotten rid of 2 of my Sanctums. Sanctum of them all. No way. Did they get rid of all of them? 1, 2, 3. They've gotten rid of 3 of them. Oh gosh. We're going to have to win without using the Sanctums. Well, using the other Sanctums. So they're trying to power cycle and make us mill a lot, which is, you know, understandable. Okay. That's spooky. Tormod's Crypt. Oh, there goes our graveyard.
My world continues to fray.
Wait, who said that? Whose voice line is that? Okay. We'll add black mana. Use it for our Sanctum. We'll cast a Lantern. We'll cast another Lantern. We'll play my first land for turn. We'll attack our opponent. Land into play. My cards have left in deck 19. Oh, we just got to hope that we don't get burned. I guess we're burning 4 cards per 1 card they draw. So we can... Oh, if they draw 4 cards, we lose. Okay, yeah. That's scary. Well, kind of wish we had some sort of shuffle back in effect, but that'd be a bit much to get added to the deck. I think we'll be fine. I say this with no confidence. I think we'll be fine. Maybe. Who knows? How many cards left? How many cards we got left? We got 15. So he's going to cast this Uro, make us mill 4. We'll go down to 11, and then we'll draw. We'll go down to 10. Oh gosh. Crypt, exile my yard again. Not exiling my yard? Okay. Sure, wide white. And there's our basic forest. There's our basic mountain. There's our basic plains. Is there a basic island in here? Yes, it is. Okay. So this doesn't do anything. Just taps for mana now. We have 10 cards in our deck. Useless. Well, we can make ourselves draw 4 cards. And so I think that's kind of neat. As soon as we get a chance, I'm going to tap this so they don't get to attack with it to get the extra draw. No. Stop that. Yeah. They had exactly the right type of deck to actually stop us. Which is fine. The whole goal was to just play silly things like this. Playing a bunch of 1/1s, I guess? Sure. If damage to be dealt, do the thing. Okay, how many cards left? 5? Oh. I didn't know cards left. Cool. Sanctum. Tap. Sanctum. Tap. Now I will take my turn. Aha! Shoot you for 3. Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it. Wow. We did it. We by all means we should have lost. But Sanctum of the worst one got us there. The white Sanctum got us there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Shoutouts to the white Sanctum. You did it. Alright, so we have a booster pack to open before we end the stream. Oh, what a game to end the stream on. That was a. I thought we were dead. I thought our opponent had properly done the mill thing. And we won. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Cool. But that is going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in and supporting the stream. We know our usual Thursday night stream is Final Fantasy, so we appreciate you folks that tuned in to support the Magic stream instead. Our Final Fantasy community decided to take a little bit of a night off, so we'll let them do their thing and had this impromptu Magic stream instead. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for our usual Friday night Magic the Gathering stream. So hope to see you guys in that one. As always, thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for supporting the store. Stay safe out there and be kind to one another. Enjoy your night.